Make sure when you turn it off, it goes to pause. Okay? Smile.
We're at Eastside Mario's having a meal. And there's all the girls. There's Lynn having a wonderful time. Julie. I hope there's enough light in here for this. Nick, walk in. Where's Nick?
Turn around, Mom. Look at Nick.
I gotta do it slowly, he said. This is Eastside Mario's in downtown Kitchener. And we have the press here. Yes, yes. It's Nick from London, England. I know I turn it up. And there's Rachel. Hi. And we're all enjoying our meal here. We've got our starters. And there's our Julie. Hi, Jules. And there's Nick stuffing his bait. I'm loving every minute of it.
With Caesar salad.
Luckily, I've got one of those reverse metabolism.
There goes the wine across the table.
A little bit more white would be nice. No. I'm going to taste it. Why don't you do this? You're a red gal.
There's William enjoying himself. Always likes a little food. Hi, Marcy.
So she actually takes it. It's good with the wrap. Caesar.
And there's Lynn, indulging in some conversation with Julie. Julie knocking back a wine, alcoholic. And we're all having a good time. Evelyn.
How you doing?
And that's Julie's friend Ev, stuffing her face. And we're at Eastside Mario's. And we're having a wonderful time. I'm going to walk along and see if I can get Sandy. I hope I'm keeping this in focus. No, this way, Sandy. Okay, go ahead. And there's Sandy. Hi, Sandy.
Happy New Year's 2005.
You too.
20 minutes
Oh,
from
I just
now.
got to get
We're
in the
almost
circle. Here we are, the family. Donna, say hi to your Granny Nancy.
Granny Nancy, hi.
What?
It's time for you to write me a letter. Yeah, that's it.
William, do you want to say hi to Granny Nancy? Then I could zoom out here.
He spilled his water. And
This is my grandson William, to whom I am well pleased.
Look what he did to me. Oh, that could have got me wet.
I can't look right now. Rachel, sit. I'm going to zoom in on you now. Look
He
at
really
family
knocked over his
again.
water.
And here's Miss Rachel. Say hi to your Granny Nancy.
Hi, Granny Nancy.
I love you, Granny Nancy.
Okay, sorry, I can't really talk.
Love you. Billy
Family
spilled his
again.
water. And he pinched me. And he just pinched Sean.
I think that's so amazing that someone's
Okay. I don't know whether we can see
Here, let me
this
see
or
if I
not,
can squeeze some more blood out for the camera.
but Rachel has a laceration on her leg. Hold your leg still.
It's hard to.
It's hard to after 2 root beers.
And there it is, that minuscule dot in the middle of the photograph is Rachel's really bad leg. She's kicked up a fuss about tonight
No, I haven't.
and has bled profusely.
Track
And
it
I
down
think
now.
we may have to call an ambulance. Let's get back here.
Track it down.
Rachel, look at the camera, please.
1 minute.
Look at your granny. And I've told everybody about your sore leg.
I don't think they're gonna be able to hear you.
Oh, they can hear me because I'm speaking into it. They can hear my voice. And they can hear yours. We're just about to leave the restaurant. Whoa, stop that. William and Sean there engrossed in conversation. On the table. The girls have gone to pay the bill. There's some customers over there. See what they're eating. Look at that greedy thing there. He looks something up in his face. And this is Nick there, and he is really, really tired. He's really jet lagged. He's falling asleep, but he's pretending he's not. I'll get some more shots later. We're recording now. And this is Mike. He served our table tonight. Let me just get a close-up there. And thank you very much, Mike. You were good. We enjoyed our evening. Really enjoyed our evening. Thanks. We're at Fairview Mall now. Here's Lynn, Nick, and Marcy shopping. Okay, just pretend you don't see me. Like, I want to get a candid shot. Here are the lovely stores. And what is Lynn looking at here? Now you can start walking. Do you suffer from gas?
Let the audience read it. You have.
I thought you were showing it to me.
I am. Do you?
Okay.
Boozy, boozy, bop, zitty bop. I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. Nobody. I'm so sad and lonely. Oh, yeah.
Garage sale. There's Lynn, perusing the items. This is just in somebody's front yard. It's either called a yard sale or a garage sale. And that's what people do here. Saturday mornings we go out looking for bits and pieces. And I guess Lynn's looked at everything and not found anything she wanted. We're on our way to Niagara Falls. We just stopped in Hamilton, or actually Stony Creek, to get a donut and a coffee. We have people with us.
Although maybe that's better.
Okay, very close to it, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think any of these. flowers. And I'm going right around to American Falls, which I hope I got there because I can't see. So we'll do a little quick zoom in there to see. Maybe too high. Yeah, that's the American Falls. So that's about right. Right around. And then we're coming to the Horseshoe Falls. And I hope I'm getting them because I can't bloody see a thing. Okay. Lynn Nick at Niagara Falls. I'm going to do a little pan, so stay where you are. Try and get the American Falls in. No, I can't do that. We're on a little observation tower here. So and around again. And that's Niagara Falls right behind them. Thank you, Nick. Lynn and Clive having a cuppa at Niagara Falls. I hope we can get the falls in. I hope I'm getting the falls. This is a little cafe overlooking the falls. It's quite nice actually. So hi you guys. Hi you guys. Go ahead, doesn't matter. Some Americans there I suppose. We're just going on the Maid of the Mist in Niagara Falls, Canada, and we've got our lovely rainwear on. And I'll just show you some of the other people all lining up. And there's Nick. Yeah, having a good time. Nick, you. More later. We're underneath Niagara Falls. I don't know whether you can hear me hear the thunder of the falls. There's Lynn and Nick enjoying themselves. Quite loud down here. Quite spectacular. This is one of the viewing points.
Underneath the falls. The power is just tremendous. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's amazing. Oh God.
You can read it. That's information here. Picture. I think it was called actually Niagara. Hope you can read it. I'm not going to give you very much time. On the falls, just to give you a little idea of this water, and there's so much of it. And that's all rushing there. Try to get up as far as I can. I'm going to try and move, but I'm standing at the top of the flight of stairs. Oh, I know. Am I in the sky? Where the hell's the falls? There's that stuff there, yeah. Just thundering here. Thundering, and there's Nick. I'm going to pan along. Lynn and Nick are down there somewhere. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my God, this is terrible. I don't know where Lynn and Nick are. They're down there somewhere. I'm going to try and get a little closer. Start shaking too much. Try and get some of this water. My God. I'll get out of your way in a minute. Thank you. Thank you very much. There we are. You can get some of the water that's coming down, pouring down. Hundreds and hundreds of years. I mean, like, do you care? This is absolutely wonderful here. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm not a very good photographer. I see some people down there. Just waving. I'm going to stop now and see if I can find them in this. Wonderful time. Niagara Falls. Here we are again on another observation deck at Niagara Falls. Lynn Nick are down there somewhere among all the yellow coats. I can't tell where they are, but you can see what they're looking at. I hope I'm getting that picture. And not a picture of the sky. I'll pan around a little bit. I don't know whether you can hear me or the falls, but I'm trying to talk really loud. Go ahead. I want people in my shots. Go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead, for goodness sake. Go ahead. Go ahead. So there you are, and there's all the people looking at the falls, and it is so spectacular. I had almost forgotten how wonderful it is. I hope I'm getting a good shot. I keep saying that because I can't see. Somewhere in that little group is Lynn Nick. Sorry. A little information here, ladies and gentlemen. I only want to get 2 seconds because there's people who want to be past me. Hope you can see it. And that's it.
Please remain seated until the car comes to a complete stop. Then you may exit to your left at the upper terminal. Thank you for running the following fire. Please remain seated until the car comes to a complete stop. Then you may exit to your left.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. So suppose if you would just come to me.
Incredible.
You would just come to me. Not more than me. What do you think of that?
Okay, we had a beer there, we had a beer there, we had a beer there, we had a beer anywhere. Unless I missed something, I would say we had a beer everywhere.
Okay, walking, we're the other side of this building is Niagara Falls, you know, the actual falls. Guy's got a really odd haircut. I guess God told him to get it cut like that. I don't know what that dome is back there. Oh, they're gonna get their quarters out and look through the telescope.
I could get some footage. Are you going to go on?
We'll meet you at the other side there, Nick. See the jets working at the back of that boat. You're gonna go on the on the cable car. We'll meet you over the other side.
What, 10 minutes each way?
10 minutes later.
That little bit.
Well, people seem to be enjoying it. on the 26 times zoom here. Looks like there's a guy giving a little speech there.
7,800 for just for his own location. 어디는 많이 왔나요?
There they are looking over the whirlpool. And here comes Nick, the intrepid traveler. So this is where they just had their buffet supper. They call it the #1 buffet in Niagara. Their garden patio's open, but it's full of flies. Give us a smile, eh?
Don't get in front of me, I'm recording. Get out of there.
By what?
This is the Toronto Sky Dome. We're not in it, we're outside it, but we can, a lovely view of it here, and I hope it's coming up.
We're in Diamonds.
Get out of here, Julie.
Diamonds Lounge.
Let's take a
The
little
flash
look
is
in.
gonna, are you gonna have it flashing?
I don't know yet. I'll see how it works out.
And can you imagine that whole roof comes back?
And background again, get a little close up here. What's the thing? These are the seats. I think that's close enough.
See there's that arch? Is there, I think there's, yeah, see there's that arch. It just, so that part doesn't move, but the rest all moves back over that.
That's right.
Fixing the turf here. Again, but we are
Yeah,
very
yeah,
shaky. I think it's the actual building that's shaking, not me.
Right up in that section over there, the nosebleeds.
Mm.
It's so high up. It would be nice to, because it feels different when you're in there. When you're up in those nosebleed sections, it just
I'll just
goes
go up onto the roof here. This roof actually opens in the warm weather, or when there's any rain or anything, they open the roof just for a laugh.
Oh yes, I didn't even really know who
And go right down. I've never been in this building before, and this is absolutely fantastic.
Is it?
Okay, once more around.
Yeah.
I think it holds 50,000 people, Julie said.
Yeah, well,
I'm
yeah.
sure of
The
it.
stage is usually in this area.
I'm going to go right around. We're in a restaurant
Oh yeah.
right now overlooking this in the dome.
Private boxes.
And
So the show is here.
what a lovely place to eat. I can't find the button.
Like well,
Anyway,
McDonald's.
okay, I'm just going to try this. And we're going into the tower now, and I just want to try and get a shot all the way up the tower. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get the top of it because we can't see it from where we're standing. And that's only up to the first bulb.
We were elevated for free because we're eating dinner. And your package would.
This is from the restaurant. I'm not going to move the camera because the restaurant itself is moving. And maybe you get a little effect of this. I don't know where you get an effect of it. There you go, there's a bit going by. If I hold the camera that way, you might get the sensation of moving. I hope you do. And this is really cute, you know. Really nice. Just spinning around. It takes 45 minutes for this restaurant to revolve. So that's enough of that, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of Toronto.
Well, we decided to.
Oh, and there's a big wall coming up which is going to hit me, so I'm going to back off. Let the wall go by. Maybe I can just take a little shot of the table here. And there's Lynn and Julie. And we're not going to take Nick because he's a naughty boy and wouldn't give me his seat.
I did, I stood up and moved.
And there's the rounded restaurant, you see?
Yeah, I'm whining now.
Oh, come on back.
I think we're allowed.
Oh, Margie told me I wasn't to make any commentating because she had bored her silly. Back down to see some of the city of Toronto right underneath here. You look right down. Those are quite tall buildings there, so I don't really get the concept at all. Thank you, that's all. Still up above.
These fellows are on the way to the top of the mountain.
Let's go around here a bit. I don't know what highway that is. Lewis will probably recognize it. It's going through Toronto, of course.
I think that's Queen Elizabeth Way, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, I don't know. What do you know?
I'm making it up as I go.
I mean, you come from that small town, London, England, and you're trying to tell me that little village you live in?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could lean over and get the dome. I'll have to do it very carefully, so
You don't drop the camera. It's a long way down.
I hope I'm not doing this too fast. I'll lean over here if I can. And right underneath, down in that corner, oh God, the building's moving and so am I, is this Superdome. Did I get it? Did I get it? Wait a minute, over here a bit more. Over here a bit. Oh Jesus, I can't say. Oh my God, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get out of the way now. Look who this is! It's Nick! And he's lying on the glass floor.
Breathe in, shall I?
It's very dark, but we get what's under him there. Call CSI quick! Coward. That's my feet you're looking at. Pretty good, eh? From, what did I say, 1,400 something odd feet. We're looking down at the Sky Dome. Across now. And coming up here, we're going to see two very lovely people who are also looking at the Sky Dome. Lynn,
Yes, we are looking at the Sky Dome.
look at me. Very brave girl. I'm going to go around and have a real look at her. There she is. Oh, she's so scared, look. And she's all those thousands of feet above Toronto.
It's the world's highest observation point.
That's right. Lynn just said it was the world's highest observation point. And of course you all know the tower is the world's highest freestanding structure. And just get another little look at Toronto from up here. And we're looking right down there, look. Right back over and give you another shot at the top of the Sky Dome. Look at that. There you are. Beautiful. Right across out here to the bay. Some little boats down there. See if I can zoom in on them, but I'm not sure what I'm doing. Sorry, Marzi. I know I talk too much. Did I zoom in enough? I don't know. Oh my God. You're not very good at this part. Pressing the wrong bit. Oops, in out, in out. There, that's better. And there's some sort of highway down there with cars on it. Daddy will know what that is. Sure, I don't know. And that's all you get. still up there. Circular thing there, we don't know what that is. There's a road there, Daddy might know. I just want to skip across with something in the way now. And some other circular things. And over here there's a few buildings. There's Daddy, I know what they are too. He knows everything. Back down again along this traffic. Hope you can hear me.
Not Clive.
Oh, shush. I think I'm getting half of some of the buildings in the river back here for you to see Lynn and see exactly where we are. Well, I'm sure you're all bored with this so far, but we're right up in the pod of the Toronto Tower, which is 1,500 feet above Toronto.
What does the CN stand for then, Eileen?
Canadian National.
The additional one, general one on the second story.
There's some cars down there. We're right about in a steady. Oh, fiddlesticks. Up you go. That's where we are now. I'll try and do that. We're back to the Sky Dome again. We walked all around the pod. And we're going to look at some more cars. I think you might. I want to try and give you an idea of how high up we are. There's the bloody cars. Now watch this. Oh my God, I'm so hopeless. My problem is I can't see. I'm down here.
That's where we were.
I'm going to go right underneath. I'm leaning over, looking over down there. Oh my God. That's quite high. Still in the CN Tower, waiting for an elevator to go back down. And I think we're going on a boat ride next, so more footage later. Nick? Nick? Hi. Hi, Lynn. We're now in the gift shop on ground level, and we're looking for Julie, right?
Yeah, as usual.
Here we go. Here's the shot of a lifetime. There's Lynn in Toronto. Right behind her is the pride and joy. And we've been right up to the very almost top of it. Hope you like that. Right down again. And right now we're lining up actually to go on a boat, so I get some more footage for you down there. There's Lynn looking at it. We are in Toronto again, we're down by the river.
We're going on a crappy little boat.
A crappy little boat?
Yeah, I want to go on a big boat. I don't think this boat sells alcohol. Not that I was going to drink anyway, but Nick I think was, and
so was I.
And so were you. Well, I mean that goes without saying, doesn't it? But like, see that boat, the Mariposa Belle? I thought we were going on a boat like that, but we're going on it. I don't think we can smoke either.
No.
So this trip's gonna stress me out.
We're waiting here to get on a boat, but Julie figures we're getting on a shitty boat, so Bob's your uncle. Here we are on a little boat. We're to go down the river in Toronto, see a few thingy-mabobbies. Just pan around the old boat here, and you can see what it's like. It's not exactly luxurious, but we do have a roof, and there's the peoples, and there's the water outside, and I'll take some other little shots later on. Back to the peoples. Lynn, look at the cameras here.
Is there a little red light that says whether I'm recording or not?
Yeah. Up there.
And I can go really close on Nick's ear. Oh, Nick.
What?
We know what to get you for Christmas.
What?
Nose hair trimmer.
You're not too old to go over my knee.
Slowly.
Sorry, Nick?
I said you are not too old to go over my knee.
Slow, slow, slow.
Yeah.
It gets blurry. Here's me. Further away the better.
It stinks.
All right. Good afternoon. How is everyone this afternoon? To our islands to pick up some people that we dropped off earlier. We normally do drop-offs throughout the day. We're just doing our last pickup. If at any point you have any questions, just shout them out and I will do my best to answer them for you. And to give you a little brief history of our harbor, at one point it was very industrial. Our whole waterfront here was consumed by factories and warehouses, very polluted and very undesirable. This was going on from the 1920s up until the early 70s. The city wanted to clean this area up, give it back to the people of Toronto. So in 1972, this was deemed Urban National Park. What that simply meant was all polluting industries had to go. And a lot of buildings left those. They're up on top, 4 floors and 72 units of Toronto's most luxurious waterfront condos. Not one unit in there goes for less than $1 million. Anyone familiar with Vince Carter?
I'll have 2.
Yeah, well, that basketball player, he had 3 rooms up there. He played for our team, the Toronto Raptors. Tore down the walls between them to make one super condo. Now, he doesn't play for our city anymore, so he has moved out of town. And it is for sale, just $3.5 million. Any takers? I'm currently looking for a roommate. Right, maybe next tour. We can make some negotiations. We'll go in 60-40. I'll pay 40. Now, because the terminal was so large, it needed its own power plant, and the red brick building did just that. It supplied the Queens Quay terminal with electricity in Bermuda. The International Film Festival always takes place in September, so we believe it belongs to some actor or director. But as you can see, it's docked awfully close to our police station. Canada as a country has the longest coastline in the world, but we have the smallest coast guard to protect it. If we were to have an emergency here in our harbor and we relied on our coast guard, it would take them 2.5 hours to get here from Prescott, Ontario. That's not fast enough, so the men and women of our local police force do patrol our harbor. They get over 1,000 rescue calls a season, so they are kept quite... So as we head across the harbor, if you look just ahead of you, you'll notice the Toronto Islands. They look like one large landmass, but these are 15 separate islands, all naturally formed. They eroded from the Scarborough Bluffs, which is a town east of us. They're floating sandbars, and they were a peninsula connected on the eastern side. A severe storm in 1858 eventually separated them from the mainland, and no bridge was made to reconnect them. There is one man-made island, though, amongst our chain of islands, and that is the Toronto City Centre Airport. I believe a plane just took off from there. This airport here was used from the dredgings of our harbor. We took the sand, silk, and mud from the bottom of our harbor and created this airport. It was completed in 1939, and it was mainly used to have fighter pilots train here for the war. And in 1940, there were over 120 Norwegian fighter pilots that trained out of this little airport here, and it was christened Little Norway. Today there are 2 local airlines that fly out of here, Air Ontario and Air Jazz, and 7 flight schools. Now normally it's only propellered aircraft, no jet aircraft allowed to land here because there's too many condominiums along our waterfront. They make far too much noise. There's another one of our planes taking off. And the runway was constructed on us. What sets it apart from more smoke stadiums around the world is that roof. Fully retractable. It was the first of its kind ever to be made. Made up of 4 separate panels. 2 panels are stationary and 2 other panels swivel in a circular motion to expose 100% of the playing field, 95% of the seating area. It only takes 20 minutes to open and close this roof and only $10 in electrical power. Seems like an efficient system, saving a little bit of money. But a mechanical engineer who works inside the Rogers Center, well, he pushes that button and he gets $90,000 a year just to do that. So throws that in. The world record time is 10 minutes. Great guess, but it's actually lower than that. 7 minutes 52 seconds. Unbelievable. If you want to know who did it, you're looking at her. Thank you.
Camila here doing her thing on the boat. I thought you might like to see that. Look at that. Girls Wood.
Okay. So we're just going to continue along the way here. For those of you who stayed with us, thank you for your patience. And for those who just joined us, how are the islands? Well, I'm a young entrepreneur trying to make a quick buck. So I do book a couple different dates under different names there at the church. And then when the time comes up, I start to auction them off on eBay to the highest bidders.
Now there's something really pretty at the base of the tower. Running cloud, a little waterfall, and you can see the salmon going up over. And there's Julie just blowing my shot. Now isn't that really pretty? Very nice indeed. Right, I'm going to try this shot again because there's Lynn. Did the first time, couldn't see the top of the tower. So I'm going to try it this time, and this time I think I can see the tip of the tower. I have to bend way back, way back. And I think that will be okay, and we'll come back down. Whoa, that hurt my neck. And there's Lynn just walking out of the shot.
I don't remember anything about baseball, and you know, for a couple of years I watched I don't know how many games. We came out here all the time.
What is his name?
The Orioles. Cowboys.
Yeah.
Could be.
Sorry?
This is Seattle Nirvana, is it? Oh, right. I mean, I see what you mean.
They also have a...
Who's this down here practicing?
Seattle.
We're back at the Sky Dome in a restaurant having tea, and we're overlooking the stadium. And apparently, according to the server, this is the Seattle team down here who are practicing for the big game tonight against the Blue Jays. So there you go. A little bit of Canadian stuff. I seem to be very jumpy with this today. Oh, where are we? There's a man there. There's 2. Okay. Oh, we're not too close. Oh, shoot. It's getting worse at this. There, that's better. And there's some more Seattle people down there. And they're all practicing for tonight's game. Anybody throwing the ball there?
That would have been a problem.
Somebody running about there. I don't know what they're doing. If I come over this way a little bit, I can show you something a lot more interesting. And it's Nick and Lynn and Julie taking tea and looking through this huge window down onto the stadium. And it's lovely. Nick, give us a look.
Give us a look.
Give us a look, Nick. There he is, just to prove it. Back again to the dome or field, or whatever they call this pitch. And there you are, there's some fellas running. Oh shit, I'm supposed to move this while I'm zooming. I've lost them. I've zoomed in too much. Wait a minute, let's get back out there again and see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, he caught something there. Across the field again, there's a couple more people from Seattle doing a little practice. There you go.
Yeah, so she opted to let me go to the concert, which was great.
When you were 14 or 15 when you were at St. John's ambulance and the Stones played on the steps of London.
Oh yeah, I think you told me about that.
And she thought you should get to see them, but didn't because everybody through was sitting.
Leading off for the Mariners, C.H. Arakinski. Batting 7th, the second baseman, Frank Sanakino. Batting 8th after a slight layoff.
Okay, the dome's closing its roof. Let's watch that for a couple of seconds. It takes too long, so I wouldn't be able to hold the camera on it too long. Just might catch it. This is the roof of the Superdome, and it's closing. And that's more interesting than the game we're watching, actually. Just like 10 trips.
This one? I don't sell them. I sell it for $10. I don't sell it. Yeah.
Almost.
This is the one that we get.
Oh God. Looks like it's got a long way to go. Yeah, just look around.
So it's for me, it's just I'm thinking of the price.
Down onto the field again where the men are playing.
Because I don't, you know, that's how it is.
Baseball, I think. I'm getting it. Doesn't look too. Looks very pale, but I'm looking through double glazed windows. That's him down there. Wait a minute. Oh, back up to the ceiling. It's going to close. I don't think it goes clang, Nick.
Yeah, the building shake.
Is it closed yet?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So there you are. Very interesting indeed. That's all you get. Cheers, you guys. We're out at St. Jacob's in the Stone Cross restaurant having another meal, and I think that's all we've done so far is eat. In St. Jacob's, little town. That's Lynn and Nick just about to cross the street, get themselves run over. And I'm going to pan along here and show you St. Jacob's. It's a lovely little town. Lots of tourists usually in the summertime. I'm going to go back around and see if I can find those two. Gift shop there. And there they are across the street. Just zoom in a little bit there. Sorry, Marzi. Walking along, this is lovely St. Jacob's. Beautiful little town. There's a lovely little church there. I don't know what the denomination is, but and here we are. I'll go back. Where are they? There they are over there. I think I see them. Okay. Restaurant that we've just eaten in. That was all very nice. It's a lovely town. Some more shots of it from this side of the street. We're in the Mennonite Center now, downstairs in St. Jacob's at the Mennonite Center. And they have a little museum down here. That's Lynn and Nick there having a little look. I'm going to go around here and show you a quilt. I don't want to zoom in on the quilt because it would take away from, but look at that quilt. Every bit of it handmade by the Mennonite ladies. I suppose Mennonite men too, I don't know. But isn't that beautiful? And then we go around, there's some information in there. This is really nice. See if I can find anything else interesting. And it's just the last leg of the journey, the Canadian experience. And Lynn and Nick are going home tomorrow. And I thought we couldn't go home without doing St. Jacob's. Nice table and chairs there, probably handmade. Replica of a Mennonite barn. And I'm going to go in here to let you see some reading, if I can get focused. And this is about a barn building. You can read that. Maybe a little closer. I'll give you a few seconds to read that. And that's how it's done. I'll show you the barn again. There you go. Now I'm going to go behind here. Some other little bits of information about Mennonites. I'll start over here. Go along some pickies. Old-fashioned stuff. And again. Nice old house there. I should have somebody doing the commentary here for me. I can't read the thingy-mabobbies. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure it's down there somewhere.
This is the final stage of our little journey, in which you walk through our history and meditated in one of our meeting houses. Perhaps, when you first came, you had thought, and it would be quite understandable, that all Mennonites wore black hats and rode buggies. But as you can see,
There you go, all nice stuff. Probably never look at it again in your lives, but that's all you get. Here we are still in St. Jacob's, and we just thought we'd take some pictures of these lovely old buildings. Still have their wooden sidewalks. Untouched over the years, except that one, which is Home Hardware. But the building itself is still intact and absolutely gorgeous. Look at these. I'll try and get in a little closer, especially on these ones, because they have the sidewalks, which is still from hundreds of years ago. Absolutely gorgeous. Down here, show you some old silos and old buildings that have been turned into multiple boutiques for this lovely town. And I have nothing but admiration for the people around here who did this. Interesting building still in St. Jacob's. That's the some sort of old barn originally, and again has been turned into a beautiful boutique shop, a boutique if you want. A lamppost, and right round here to another old one. Absolutely gorgeous, untouched. Turned into restaurants and really touristy stuff. And has turned St. Jacobs into one of the most popular little towns in North America. And the Americans love it, so do the Brits actually. There's Lynn walking along again in St. Jacobs, and this is one of the nice wooden sidewalks that you don't see very often now. All very well preserved and absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. There Bobby, and there are some Mennonites. Oh, I said Clyde again, sorry. Mennonites coming along. I hope I'm getting them in the picture here. Did I record that?
Probably. You'll have to get in.
There we are, that's recording now. And here's Lynn. Look, overlooking a nice little spot here in Elmira. Not Elmira, I keep saying Elmira, it's St. Jacobs. And we're trying to get some of these trees in as they're just on the turn, but not quite. I'm afraid they're not going to get to see the spectacular stuff that happens with our trees over here. And you notice, oh, but I don't know what that river is. Lewis will be able to tell me. I think it might be part of the ground, but I'm not sure. And there's Nick pretending he's a photographer. Right along. Lovely little spot here. Weather's about 23 degrees, perfect. Little breeze blowing.
That's wind, sorry.
And who the heck is that? There.